Well, damn. Look at me being a hypocrite. I said after I finished my Half-Life Alyx stream, oh, I think I'll wait till tomorrow to do part. But then, I was sitting here in my room, and I kind of realized, I really feel energetic. I kind of like, I feel like getting up and doing something, and I didn't feel like just sitting around doing nothing. So here I am Innkeeping. And, I think it kind of works out because I've missed the last like 2 weeks of Innkeeping. So I gotta make it up to y'all somehow. And what better way than to do 2 days of Innkeeping instead of instead of just instead of just one. Instead of just one. So I opted to do that instead. So here we are. What a lovely, beautiful day it is. Why do I sound so optimistic? Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna be doing some Innkeeping today. Up until like maybe 11 or 12. Because you know what? Wildclaw um has been neglecting to do Innkeeping these past 2 weeks, and it's mostly been because I've been tired. So it's nice to actually be able to jump into VRChat and give it a go. I will not be doing full body. I do not feel like doing full body at all. But we're doing VR though. I don't know. I just felt like getting up and doing something. I could have just done like some blade and sorcery, but you know what? I think this works out great because on one hand, it's like um, there's like one hand, I can get up and I can actually do stuff. It's like on the other hand, I can also do Innkeeping, which is something I've been neglecting for these past like 2 days. So I think at the end of the day, it works out pretty well. Um, I'm gonna refrain from talking about Half-Life Alyx because I finished the game earlier today, and I do not want to say anything that could potentially spoil it for people. So I will be refraining from talking. But aside from that, hopefully we'll have some casual conversation going on as per the usual. Now I haven't actually inkeeped at the new version of the Wanderer that I set up, so hopefully it's not a broken mess. Nobody's reported any bugs yet, so I'm assuming that the Wanderer turned out pretty well. I updated it, I think, a few weeks ago. I updated it on March 16th, which today's what, 25th? About over a week ago, roughly. So I haven't actually inkeeped the version yet, so we're kind of overdue for that. So why don't we go ahead and do that? I just remembered I forgot to restart my computer. I forgot to restart my computer so that I don't have that weird graphical glitch of my GPU. Real question is, should I do that now or should I wait until it fucks up my stream? That's a good question. I actually don't know. Nobody's really watching, so I could probably go ahead and bamboozle my way. You know what? Why don't we just go ahead and do this and see what happens? It couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. But yeah, nice. Not getting my body moving. We'll see. I mean, I could have just done something else today and then did some bartending tomorrow, but I kind of wanted to have tomorrow off to do stuff. So I'd rather do it now, like tonight, and just get it out of the way. Well, not that I really feel that way about this kind of stuff, but I just wanted to get it going. Post processing and shares. You know what? No, keep the chairs on. I always end up like getting boned by the chairs. I said that wrong. Anywho, this this is the Wanderer without snow. We haven't seen this in a couple months. It's good to be back at the normal version of the Wanderer, aka the version that happens from March to November, I think. November, December, January, February. So about five. I think 5 or 6 months of the year. The Wanderer is covered in snow. The other half, it's not covered in snow. So Is it oddly silent, or is that just me? I think I'm just so used to background noise. Whoops. Anyway, Fred, need you to go out and get me some customers. So have fun with that. Is like my hair making the audio like muffled or something? Hold up. I have long hair. It might be like getting in the way of my earphones. Weird. There we go. Am I even streaming right now? Did I actually remember to stream? Question I never thought I'd ask myself. Yeah, we're streaming. Okay, good. Today's just kind of a weird day, so all right. Go have fun, Fred. Go find me some customers. Come on. Go find me some customers. Go get me some customers so I can have a profitable business. That'll do. Am I really expecting any customers tonight? Nope. I am not expecting any customers at all tonight, actually. That's fine. You know, honestly, I don't mind having alone time at the Wanderer. Makes me look around and see what I can improve. It's always kind of nice having criticism. Uh, Also, I don't know if it's just me, but like me being here and then just one other person being here is kind of awkward. Um, I feel like this place works out a lot better if there's actually a lot of people, but that requires actually, having a lot of people here. So yeah, but anywho, I've got to update the newspaper. Everything's good. We're pretty much good to go. I'll go ahead and get some stuff going. Why is the volume so low? I haven't played VRChat in VR in God knows how long. I think it's just. I think I'm just not. Is it just the audio? Is the audio just not capturing? You don't hear that? No. Doesn't sound like it's coming through. No, it is. I need to find something that's like louder. Hold up. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, I think I might know what the issue is. I think my sound, the thing that my sound's coming from is fucked up. One sec. It's weird. It's I don't know why I'm noticing it just being so quiet. Like I can hear sounds in game, but I don't know. Like maybe I'm just not used to it. Have I really not played VR chat and VR in so long that I'm just not used to stuff like this? My God, it's really saying something. Actually, holy shit. Let's play some music. Okay, it's captioning the audio. Okay, I'm paranoid. Hey, Kirito, what's up? Oh man, I'm just I don't know. I'm just feeling it. All right, can I? All right, I gotta stop the music. Whoever before someone walks in, they gotta stop the music, please. I'm too used to being able to teleport. Damn it. So, can I guess who that is? Let me guess. It's gonna be either Kurto, Ibi, Miyazaki, Kuslin, or if I want to take a wild guess outside of the normal people, Kazumiko. Those are my guesses. I say this sometimes, but like I've been innkeeping for so long that I have regular patrons, and I just know them, and I know like when I start innkeeping, there's always a high possibility one of those regular patrons will be the first people here. Not that it's a competition or anything, but it's nice. Anyway, whew, man, I don't know. I just felt like getting up and just kind of not sitting down. So it's kind of nice. I'm doing this, and then I kind of forget that it's kind of lonely here, and I don't really make a huge effort to get people to come here. So I am used to it, but I haven't actually done VR bartending in like a couple weeks actually. So I guess I'm just not used to it. Ooh, it only takes like 2 weeks to not get used to something if you don't do it often. Oh, that's a pleasant surprise. Oh,
How you doing?
a pleasant surprise, Skater. You're actually the first one here. Hello.
Yeah, I'm usually one of the last.
Yeah, that is true.
I was there early.
Well, you just came on time. I just started, so you didn't really miss anything. And my time's a little fucked up right now, but that's just why, hour late, so no big deal. But hello there,
Hello.
Patsuli. Welcome to The Wanderer. If you want to order anything, I have a menu on the table here. But if not, hope you enjoy yourself. That's my formal greeting for new people. So, ooh. Whew, sorry, I'm just like, I just didn't feel like sitting down today, so that's why I'm innkeeping right now. I just felt like getting up, you know?
Yeah, to be fair, I was sleeping today.
I woke up
Was
late
probably
this
I was
morning,
supposed to work,
so.
but I don't want to go anywhere because there's the virus, and my mom is way more susceptible, like, because she was a smoker before, so lungs, uh, not great. So
That's
I don't want to.
understandable, yeah.
I don't want to try and get
Oh,
infected in any way possible.
that's completely understandable. That's a reasonable reason to not go to work, and I'm not being sarcastic, by the way. That's actually a pretty good reason to say that. So,
Oh well, my boss understands too, because we work at the same place.
well, that's good if your boss understands. So I'm happy that he understands and is letting you do that. Well, a lot of people aren't really that fortunate. Unfortunately, I know some people who have gotten their
Yeah,
jobs
I
laid
know.
off because of all this stuff going on right now. Kurto says they will come join later. Okay, Kurt, take your time. Ugh.
It's pretty impressive. I'm first. Usually
Well,
I'm last
well,
or
see,
in like
yes,
at the
when
end.
I start innkeeping, it's very quiet. And it really depends. See, I don't really make an active effort to invite people here. So anyone that you
Yeah,
see
that's
come
fair.
here, anyone that you see come here or is here is
They
usually either
they're willing.
joining because they know I do this or they're joining off someone else. It's usually what happens.
Well, they're willing to join.
Willing to join, yes. Only send I don't really send invites to people. I could theoretically, but I don't because uh, well, there's not really a reason why I wouldn't. I just don't. Mostly, just I just don't feel like bothering people. So if they want to come here, they can come on their own accord, rather than just inviting them. I could advertise more, but I don't want to come off as
Well, you did manage to get your advertisement on the new year.
yes. Didn't really change much, but it was nice. It was a very
It
nice
was
feeling.
pretty fucking cool, I gotta say.
It was more of a symbol for me than actually an advertisement. A culmination of 2019 as a year that I did in keeping all year. So it was nice to have something up there on the Times Square map for 2019. Maybe 2020 I'll also have something up there at the end of this year. Who knows? Who knows? Anywho, do you guys want to get you some drinks? So you gotta keep
Oh
me. You
well,
gotta
never
keep me
mind.
going. You know what? I'll get you drinks anyway. You don't have to drink them.
I mean, I'm drinking more than vodka now.
Drinking more than vodka. It's completely understandable. Why don't I start you off with some beer, whatever this is? I actually don't know. Like, if you had to ask me what alcohol is in this barrel, I couldn't answer that question because I actually have no clue. I don't really know,
Somehow
unfortunately.
time is broken on your map, but it's broken everywhere.
Wait, did you say
Yeah, time is
time?
broken. Thank you.
Oh, well, I mean, that's not the weirdest thing to happen here, so I wouldn't exactly be surprised by that fact.
Oh, fuck. Well, that was pure potato. Oh, the holy potato.
Yes, I would like to make a potato soup with that. I wonder how that tastes.
Oh, that's gonna be very expensive though.
Exactly.
Holy potato soup kills demons instantly.
So you would potentially feed it to a demon and they wouldn't know, and then they would die because they ate the holy potato soup. I'm assuming that's how you would do that. I don't think force feeding is a really good idea.
Yeah, that's actually gonna work very well.
Very well, if I do say so myself.
This nuts.
Oh, look at that. You got a little hand, too. Ooh, I like that. Rigid body's always fun to play with.
Hmm?
That's a rigid body, right? You're using that for the arm?
Oh yeah. But I got very drunk.
Well,
And
whatever you did, it
I
worked.
broke it. Sadly, I broke it again. Broke it.
Broke it. It
But
looks
I
perfectly
repaired
fine to
some of
me.
it. No. If you get close, like
Oh, uh, what's broken? Could you
Hey,
tell
it
me
doesn't
what's broken so I can notice it?
the hand
disappear
disappears.
anymore.
What?
Once anymore.
No, it's still there.
It doesn't
Maybe you
anymore?
fixed it.
Yeah,
No.
it's there.
God damn it, I fixed it.
Bring it here. Maybe.
So basically,
Bring it
I tried
here.
to fix it for me, but I fixed it for people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I fixed this, yeah, because it was not, because when you did this, it was not moving, so. I
Trial
fixed
and error.
that. I tried to
Let's
fix
start
my
somewhere.
hand at the same time, but somehow. Oh,
Does
goddamn, I
it not
fixed
work
it.
for you?
It looks perfectly fine to
Oh, no.
me, so I don't see any issue with it.
Oh, I managed to fix it, I guess.
That's-
Yay.
It's halfway working for me. I can. So more range.
Yeah, I can tell.
More
You got
power.
about a couple inches of range, yeah.
You still have the pickle rig in this one.
Oof. I can do JoJo somewhat.
Yes, yes,
I don't
indeed.
see it closed though. Oh, I see. I fixed the. Oh, okay. I see what I broken, and I see what I fixed. Now I need two of those masters so I can.
You mean like another arm on your left hand?
Yeah, that's because this was only a test because I didn't know how to make them.
Well, it worked out, so.
And wait, yeah, last night I met you with the Silent Aura map.
I was not on VRChat last night.
No. Well, not last night we've met.
But I wasn't on.
With the
You
Silent Aura
mean
map talk?
yeah, when we were on the porch. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah. The silent horror map. Yeah, I understand.
Well, there was God damn, I know. The Utsuo guy, the you know what I'm talking about.
A particular person is what you're mentioning, right?
Oh, yeah, he was there. He showed you big cool animations. God damn.
Are you talking about when we were talking like that particular night, a particular person? I don't really remember names very well, unfortunately. I'm sorry, I wouldn't know their name.
With you, cause goddamn. Well, we traded tricks, and he showed me how to make an animation. So
I think that was a fair trade, trading tricks. That's honestly a nice. That sounds a lot of fun, actually. Yeah, I'll teach you how to do this if you teach me how to do this. Oh, deal. Not bad. Not bad if I do say so myself.
I mean, I test a lot of things, and he tested things I did not even try, or I barely tried like this, and he managed to help me with it.
Yeah, my only experience with rigid bodies is my Subnautica prawn suit. Because the arms of the prawn suit are rigid bodies that follow my actual arms movements inside the suit.
There was a problem with this because it was like filled with bones, and I was like, oh, I can no, I had to remake the whole bone of this arm.
Yeah.
No problem. Because, well, I did that multiple times. So,
Interesting, yeah. Well, it worked out pretty well, like I said.
I'm getting pretty good.
So that person taught you how to do that, but what did you teach them how to do?
Multiple animation at once.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you have 5 animations
Hmm.
in your hand, right? So every gestures you
Yeah,
can do, right?
your gestures.
So I showed him how to triple that.
I feel like I've heard something like that before. Like there was a way you could increase the amount of like stuff you could do on your avatar. Like it's not just limited to your gestures. But yeah, I think I've heard of that
No,
before.
no, no,
But
not with emotes. It was only gestures. So basically, you can triple the amount of gestures you can do.
you're talking about combining two gestures together to make something else.
Even worse. Well, even better, I guess. Or worse. I don't
Oh,
know.
that's
It's
interesting.
not well, it's combining, but smart combining. So I showed him how I was smart combining. Yuka is an example of that, you know. In one gesture, I have a laser, I have a potato, and I have an umbrella opening. Just one,
Very powerful.
and I have 5. Well, one is only the happy face, but
I
you could
understand. Yeah,
just.
very powerful. But you say
I
so
just
myself.
found that out while I was really because I was with a friend, and well, it's legal here in Canada, so we smoked so much weed we were fucking high.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my brain went like Jimmy Neutron, and I found like a neuron, and
You
it
had a
went,
blame blast.
yeah, brain blast, and then boom, I found that.
Well, I'm glad to hear that it turned out pretty well for you.
I had like one brain blast after that to changing and texturing, so I'm gonna be. I wish for more brain blast.
Well, I hope that turns out well for you if you can figure out some new stuff and whatnot, or trade your tricks to someone else to see what they know. Who knows? Can't say I've really been doing much Avatar stuff, honestly. I mean, I have like a model that I've been doing from scratch, but I I weight painted it, and now I have to like UV unwrap it and texture it, and I just haven't had the motivation to do that. So
Yeah, it's same for me. I have to make what every single Toho avatars, but I don't want to fucking rush them. I don't want to make them. Boom! I have all the Tohos. No, I want to make them very cool.
yeah, that's understandable. It's a good goal if I do say so
Because
myself.
it's gonna end up. I want my avatars to still be cool. Like after what? After a year, a lot of my avatars and my map are over a year old. But I want to make them cool, understandable, and well, I want to make sure that nobody's gonna make something so cool unless they focus on that single avatar.
Hmm.
So it's gonna be, but it takes time to just focus on one single character so much that nobody can do anything better. Because there's a lot of Toho characters that a lot of people are focusing. Focusing. I don't know. I'm still not drunk enough for the full English. I'm still somewhat a little bit French.
I understand.
They're focusing a lot more in one character. I'm focusing on everything, but I'll make the best Toho avatars. I'm not
Well,
ready yet.
that's an interesting aspiration, Skater. I do hope it turns out pretty well for you. Can't say I have something on par with that.
I
So
managed to there was a past dream I had. I don't. You probably don't remember it, but I managed to do it today. Well, not today. Yesterday. While I was so drunk, I had no memories, but I managed to have like persuasion and charisma like to the top level. You know, like the level to seduce a dragon.
Uh-huh.
And I managed to do what I wanted to do for day one.
And that would be...
Aw. It would be no secret if I told you.
Oh, okay. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, so...
But I did it. I did
Well,
what I thought was gonna be impossible.
well, congratulations, Skater. Or whatever that is. I don't mind the bell, that just means someone's here.
Oh yeah, no problem. So, but Choli, do you want to explore the upstairs?
Oh, if y'all do go to the one of the Harvey thing, just know that there's a warning there now because there was a glitch that I couldn't
The what
fix.
now?
The Harvey encounter, you know. Have you done that
Oh
before?
no, I've never done it.
Okay, well now it has a warning message of a like there's not a glitch, but if two people click on the like triggers at the same time, it'll desync things. So if you guys do that, just know that just don't click on the button at the same
Still
time. That's
haven't
all you
done
need
it.
to know. That's all you need to know.
Because I joined you and then I wanted to do it, but then I was like, what if I do it and then it's done?
If you're
No.
I'll continue in a moment. Well, you have fun with that, Skater. You're more than welcome to go and explore. There's a lot to see here. Some of it's trash, but you know. Hello there.
Hello.
Welcome to the Wanderer. As you may know, it's a
Hey.
Wednesday night.
I'm
Yeah.
showing my friend around,
Oh well,
and I saw you're streaming.
hey, perfect timing. I'm Innkeeping right now, so I you Primo probably already told you, but I made this map, so
Neat.
I hope you enjoy your time here. If you have any questions about this place, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer to the best of my ability. But y'all can go ahead and explore.
Alright.
I'll be behind the bar if you need me.
Neat.
I guess stretch anyway.
I'll show you.
My legs. Look at that. There we go. Well, that's Skater for you. They usually do the impossible, as per the usual. Always a nice feeling to see people exploring the map. It's kind of the whole reason I set it up in such a way. The whole point was to look around. I should really go back and make sure there isn't any errors. I've kind of wanted to get into like 3D modeling, like cave stuff. I need to get around to doing a 2.0 version of the caves. Not like completely changing them like I did before, but like adding more detail and text and stuff to the caves. I feel like they're lacking in some regards that I could improve upon. So luckily I still have the blend file, so if I have the motivation, who knows? Anyway, I'm just glad I'm Innkeeping. I get to stand up. I get to enjoy a nice little drink. Let me actually take a sip of it real quick. No, I am not drinking alcohol. I promise. I don't think I will ever do an Innkeeping stream drunk. I think that's a very bad idea. I think if I ever do drink alcohol, it's probably going to be in a private setting, not in public. Because when I do Innkeep, I try to be professional about it. Or at least I try to keep a certain standard. Something like that, I don't know. I just say that because it's funny, but I do try to keep a certain level of quality and professionalism when I do this kind of stuff. I mean, I could be wacky, but like I like having that professional attitude with this kind of stuff, so I don't really mind it. And people are welcome to do whatever they want, though. Public world, you don't have to, play into the whole "you're a patron, I'm an innkeeper" thing. That's fine. I mean, you're just here to have fun, talk to people. Whole point of me doing Innkeeping is partly because I like being in my own world, hanging out with people. Partly because it's nice to create an environment where people can come together and talk, shit like that. It's fun. It's enjoyable. Um, it's nice. Does it make me sad when there's not many customers here? Not really. I mean, even if it's just one customer, it's still the same experience for the most part. I mean, I guess it is nice to have a lot of customers, but like at the same time, I don't really ask for that. I don't really demand for that. I don't ask for it because if I start doing that, then I'm kind of degrading the whole point of the innkeeping, which is to give people the opportunity. No, that's not right. Like if I start asking people to come here, I think it's taking away from the whole point of it. I kind of like that the Wander isn't really well known. I kind of like that the innkeeping isn't really well known. Um, I feel like it makes it better because when you think about it, if the Wanderer became an internet sensation, for example, and everyone knew about me, what do you think would happen? What do you think would happen? I think what would happen is the moment I step into a public world and I start innkeeping, it's going to get flooded with people. And it sounds nice, but it could also be bad. I feel like I need to keep control of the supply and the demand of the innkeeping to keep that balance so that I can stay in public worlds and instead of moving it to like a Friends Plus thing, you know? So I have to strike a balance with innkeeping. God, why am I breathing so hard? Ooh. So on one hand, I don't demand. On one hand, I don't really advertise the innkeeping on this very much, so that drives the demand down. But on the other hand, I do try my best to be a good innkeeper. That's a bad anagram, actually. Supply and demand isn't the right way to say it, but that's kind of the gist of it. I don't advertise because I don't want to. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to bother people. That's kind of the big thing. I just don't want to advertise because I don't want to bother people. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into it. Like, oh, like Wild Claw. It's okay to advertise. You're technically running a business, and running a business means advertising that business. It's like, you know what? Yeah, that's reasonable. It's understandable. In hindsight, when I really think about it, it actually is a pretty good idea to advertise. It doesn't have to be much, but I don't know. I'm really torn between it. Like, I think I like it better if I just stick with what I have right now. In hindsight, I should get into making more innkeeping videos for YouTube. I think that's a good way to kind of grow the innkeeping. Is if I make YouTube videos and people are interested and they come on down to the innkeeping on Friday night. I feel like that would work out pretty well. Right now I'm working on. Technically, I'm working on one video project, but I have another one that I'm working on as well, which is Half-Life Alyx. Then I have Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, which is something I'm working on as well. Okay. Anyway, we'll see who that is, because I don't know who that is, but whoever it is, who knows? It's kind of nice being able to talk to myself when I'm innkeeping. I don't know. It's just nice to kind of talk about things that have been going on in my head. While I'm waiting for customers to come in, I can talk to people who may be watching, like, oh, this is what I'm thinking. I do want to get more into YouTube though, because if we're going back to the whole advertising thing, I think that YouTube is a great platform to advertise the innkeeping on. If I make a video that kind of highlights the entertaining stuff that happens here, then I could encourage more people to come to the innkeeping, and I think that would probably feed into itself and like make a cycle where I innkeep, where more customers, where people see my innkeeping videos, they get interested in the innkeeping, and that results in them wanting to come to the Wanderer, and then it just feeds into itself, basically over and over again. Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
Welcome to the Wanderer. Would you like me to get you anything, or are you looking for someone?
I just joined in, see what's going on in this world.
Well, we have a few people just roaming around right now, so if you want anything, just let me know.
Are they upstairs or just?
I believe 2 of them in the basement, and I think 2 of them are upstairs as well. From last I saw.
Is the basement back here?
It's that hatch over there next to the toy T-Rex.
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Let me know if you need anything else. See, I like to have that professional, like, stuff going on. I don't know. It's just nice. I really should deep back into YouTube, honestly. That's definitely a plus. I'm gonna stand up. YouTube is a great way to advertise your. YouTube is a very great way to advertise that kind of stuff. Anyway, let me go see what Kim wants. Hello, Kim. Kim? Kim? Hello. Would you like to get anything? If you do want to get anything, you can take a look at the menu there. But if not, you're welcome to stay here. I'll be back at the bar if you need me. Oh, someone's lighting up the entire world. That's cool. That's pretty nice. Bit rough around maps a little bit rough around the edges, but you know, it's kind of the scuff I like, so. Ugh. Ugh. Silent night of innkeeping. The innkeeper stands behind the bar, wondering to himself, just how far will he go? I'm trying to make a poem, but I can't do it off the top of my head. I'm not a rapper. I can't do this stuff when I'm doing it off the top of my head. I don't know what I'm doing.
Sorry about that, Wild Claw. The caves were very dark. I'll change out of this.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they got much lights there, so don't worry. Did you find anyone down there by any chance? I don't know if they're still down there.
Not
so.
really.
Yeah, probably somewhere. There's a lot of places on this map that you can go around, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're somewhere that I don't know about. Who knows? Oh, I guess.
There's one person going around.
Oh, that's Kim. It's a friend of mine. He's vibing.
What?
I forgot to do something, didn't I? No, we're good.
Everyone forgets something.
It happens to the best of us. Yeah, don't worry about it. You know, it's right here. Ah. But yes, let me know if you need anything.
Alright.
Close the door real quick. Where is the button? There we go.
Just casually sitting around playing Pokemon, don't mind me.
Well, you're more than welcome to do that. If you need a private setting, just know that we have rooms upstairs. You're welcome to take one. Entirely up to you. You can stay there if you want to. It's fine. I gotta go check the front door real quick. One day I will make these doors like actually like pull and push. That would be fun. That'd be great. I'll figure that out eventually.
Well, now we're gonna go into the mirror.
I heard someone.
Oh, that's Skater. He's showing his friend around. So, what was I missing?
There we go. This will do.
Oh, yep. Hope you enjoy your ride on the BTR Roomba. Just be mindful of the stairs. Let's see what. Hurry check. See, this is one of those situations I was talking about. Perfectly nice guy, perfectly reasonable guy, but it's like I don't usually talk about what I was just talking about when there's other people here, because that's more of a conversation I have with myself and people watching. I don't know, it's weird. So that's why I muted myself, so I could keep talking about that kind of stuff.
Well, the attic does have some. If you click on a lot of things, you have many maps.
Okay, controller. There you go. Oh. Ooh. Oh, it's because I can't do it with my left hand. Weird. You know, happens to the best, I guess. Anywho, what was the topic I was talking about earlier? I was talking about just the innkeeping in general. Sometimes I wonder, y'all didn't see that. Grab the pancake wall clock. Thank you. Sometimes I ask myself, if the innkeeping is worth doing. Like I think a question that a lot of people might have is it worth like just coming here for 4 hours with possibility of there being no customers and you could be doing something productive instead? And then I think it's not easy building yourself up. You kind of have to put time into it and effort. So when I think of the innkeeping, I usually think of the time and effort that I've put into making a place that has like a reputation to it. And that's kind of why I keep doing the innkeeping. It's because on one hand, I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Like I may sometimes come off as saying like, oh, I'm not having a lot of fun doing this kind of stuff. Maybe there's some days when I just don't feel like doing it. Generally speaking, I enjoy innkeeping. I really do. I really enjoy it. On the other hand, it's like coming here and doing innkeeping. It also kind of builds up the innkeeping's reputation, so that eventually one day, maybe more people know about it, and maybe they want to come here, and then we have like a whole inn filled with people and have like a bustling place going on. That's my dream scenario for the innkeeping. Is that the day will come when every single innkeeping session I have, it's bustling with people, and for the most part, it kind of is. It really depends. Like sometimes I'll have people who are friends of mine who bring their friends, and then we have a lot of people. Sometimes there'll only be a couple people here, and it's just my close patrons who come every single time, talk. It really depends. At the end of the day, for me, as long as I enjoy doing it, and as long as some people have fun with it, I think that's all that really matters. And that might sound like bad when you think of it in like a business sense. Like I'm running a business, so technically I should consider it in a business. And if I don't make profits, then I can't keep it going. But it's not really a business in another sense. It's not like I make money from doing this. I don't know. If I started making money from innkeeping streaming, then maybe I could consider it a business. But the time being, it's a hobby. It's really just a hobby. Although, like improv wise, I'll consider it a business with investments and stuff and stocks and shit. Wow, I'm having a really in-depth conversation right now. Damn. I was not expecting that. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not really expecting too much, so. And then some days I'll just innkeep and it'll be like this. And I ask myself, what could I do better? What could I do better with the innkeeping? And then I realize that, there's always going to be ups and downs when it comes to this kind of stuff. I sometimes look at other streamers and, content creators, and I kind of wonder how they got themselves to that point. And I realize it's like a combination of what you do, how much effort you put into it, your charisma and all that kind of stuff. And I do feel like I don't put enough into the innkeeping sometimes to justify having people here. Maybe I'm thinking too much into this. Maybe I'm thinking way too much into this. Perhaps I think as long as I put a decent amount of effort into the innkeeping, maybe making videos about it, making videos as like a side project or a hobby of the innkeeping, and stuff, I think that might turn out pretty. Some days just are slow days. Some days are pretty good. It really depends. Wildclaw's gonna sit down quick while I wait for stuff. See, in a situation like this, what does Innkeeper Wildclaw do? What do I do when there's no customer? I'm here at the Wanderer by myself. Well, usually I just talk to myself. Like you can tell I'm doing that right now. I'm talking to the stream and then I'm also talking to myself. Sometimes I'll look around and see what I can improve. Usually I have like ideas that pop up in my head about what I could do at the Wanderer. see Fred, and then I just see purple go across the door, and I already know who that is, but they're pretty good. Anywho, yeah. Usually I just look around the Wanderer. I always kind of have ideas for what I want to do with the Wanderer, so I always kind of just go around and see what I want to do. Like I'll visualize, like, oh, I'll do something here, etc. Stuff like that. For spring, for April, I kind of want to put a cherry tree in the center, or maybe like something like that, like a cool, like small cherry tree. I don't know. Really depends. I'm a lazy person. Well, I'm not lazy. I'm just. If you actually want to compare, all the big streamers are usually memers or with memes and always world jumping and visiting other people. You are doing something quite different though, so you can't really compare to that. That's a very good point, Kurito, that I did not even consider. So I apologize for sounding like a doomer when I was talking about that. I keep forgetting that my style of streaming in VRChat is flawed. It's not flawed. It's just not. It's not the format that I stream is not a good format for audience retention, I guess is the word. My kind of content for VRChat is built more towards people who my regular patrons, like you guys. My innkeeping and my stuff is a lot better for people who are recurring viewers and patrons who come to the innkeeping rather than just a big giant audience of people. It really depends. It really depends. Is that you still? Hey, what's up? I'm sitting down. I was muted talking to myself. So yeah, you're welcome to give me a hug. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. If you're looking for people, they're all Skater is showing a friend of his around. I know Prima's also showing a friend of theirs around. There was Pepsi Man. He was here earlier. I think he went somewhere. So aside from that, it's pretty quiet. I've just been kind of thinking, so talking. I'm also sitting down because I was streaming VR before I actually got on VRChat, so my feet kind of hurt. You are welcome to help yourself to a drink. It's not the meta. That is true. How it's not the meta. I guess stretch. Oh, you want to cheers? Let me get myself a drink so I can cheers with you. Hold up. I haven't actually done a proper cheers at the Wanderer in God knows how long. I think I did one at Thanksgiving, actually. Are you ready? Cheers. Oh, yep. I haven't done that in a while. That's such a nice feeling. I don't know. Just like doing a cheers like that, just it's a great feeling. I don't know if I actually did one at Thanksgiving. I'm you know what? I completely forgot my own policy of cleaning stuff. I need to wash those. Let's put that in there in a second. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. I'm actually going to put a lot more effort into the Thanksgiving event this year because it was such a nice thing last year for Thanksgiving. Going around the table and asking people what they were thankful for. That was great. I'm going to do that again this year, but actually put more quality into the innkeeping. Also, you just gave me an idea. You know what I should do? I should make it so that these mugs don't spawn this way up. They should spawn the other side up, because when you put a mug up, you usually put it upside down so that it could dry. I completely didn't even consider that. My God. Steel just taught me an important, valuable lesson without even trying. Thank you, Steel. Also, hi, Kurt. See you up there. On your roost. Kurito roost. Yes. Ugh. Gosh, stand up. Not only mugs, we also do it with normal glasses. That's true. That's true. I really should make it so that the spawn orientation is upside down. That probably would look better. That actually would probably work out a lot better too. Hey, Hoa.
Hi, welcome. Hello, Steel.
I'm getting real cozy all of a sudden. Damn. I think I'll just sit down for a bit, actually. I'll make it look like I'm standing up, though. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is unfortunately pretty true. I'm a lazy person.
Actually, wait. Did you play Alex standing up?
For the most part, yeah. There's no seated mode,
Okay,
so
then
the
that's
majority
fine.
of the time I spent playing Alex was standing up, aside from when I had to crouch down to get through spots. So I actually wore socks today, so that helped a lot, actually. I didn't wear socks yesterday, so when I was playing VR yesterday,
so
my feet, my achy breaky feet. Oh my. Oh yeah, somebody brought that in from downstairs. You know what? I just remembered something. I need to check something. Does anyone have a light? Yeah. I just remembered that I might have forgot to take something out. You got like a spotlight or something? Just shine that baby. Yeah, here you go. Come here. Did I? No, I didn't take it out. Oh, now it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, shine the flashlight towards me. Yeah, this way. Yep. Whoa, God, whoa. Okay. Yeah. I forgot to take this out. I guess this is just staying like this then.
He seems pretty taken out already.
Yeah. Well, it was originally supposed to be buried in snow, but then the snow went away. Hey, you know what? It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not many people are gonna really notice it anyway. So if they see it, they'll probably be like, "Why is there a half-buried dinosaur out here?" Those are the kind of questions I like to offer for people. Why is there a half-buried dinosaur out here? Oh.
Why is there an actual flashlight floating around?
I asked for a light and I got one.
I mean, that's quite literal.
That's true. All right, well, I appreciate you three helping me out with this light. I actually completely forgot about this, so it happens to me sometimes. Don't worry. All right, I'm going back in. I gotta get behind the bar real quick. You know, speaking of which, I kind of wish Xana was online because I kind of want to ask Xana electrician questions. What I was trying to say before I forgot my name. Oh, hey Scold, how you doing? Sorry, I was checking something outside.
Hello.
Welcome to. Oh, that's the back door. The porch isn't well lit. Yeah, it's new. Yeah, the porch isn't hugely well lit. I need to fix that later. Got to get the lights coming in from a shipment later.
I see.
Well, aside from that, I have a back door now, so I'm just happy.
A larger range spot.
Yeah, something like that. I'll get that fixed later on. Ooh, I can grab Jeff.
I can't tell if you're hugging me, by the way. You're so massive.
Oh yeah, I think they're Nazarene for me at the moment. So
Oh.
So the avatars are
giant,
weird.
Mech of some kind. Yeah.
I probably fixed it. Well, welcome to the Wanderer. Let me know if you
Now
need
back to
anything. Oh, I can sit down. Just close the door real quick. There we go. I'm glad I have that button. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful day, Scold. It's a very lazy night, so I don't mind at all. I'm actually quite cozy right now. I
Week?
wanted.
No. Month? Definitely not. Year? Hell no. Day? Yes.
Yeah. Let's just go with cozy day. We'll just go with a cozy day, or maybe a cozy hour. I mean, I don't know. I could put this blanket over my shoulder. I'm actually gonna put this blanket over my shoulder right now. There we go. That feels better. For me, it's cozy right now. That's because I'm sitting on my bed. So because I was doing stuff earlier, so it's nice to just sit down for a bit. Who knows?
So
It's something.
I lost my job and I decided to go into business for myself. So I'm giving myself 1 month to build a prototype for my game. And then after that month, I'm going to start looking for investors.
For starters,
I've
I'm
been working on-
terribly sorry to hear that you lost your job. That is terrible. Second off, I
Yeah.
give you great. I really do hope that your prototype game works out and you get the investors. But that does sound terrible that you lost your
Yeah.
job. I'm going to assume it's because of all the stuff that's going on right now. So,
No.
oh, okay. So it's something else completely. Okay, that's understandable. I apologize. Well,
They're
I
just
still
assholes.
it
I was
happens.
clearly unhappy there anyways. They weren't paying me very well, and I wasn't happy about that. And then I didn't like their management and the way they did things, so there was that too. They're basically they're equivalent to what the Japanese call a black company. So that's why I was just not happy there, and they recommended I left. So I'm like, all right then, fuck you guys, I'm out.
Well,
So yeah,
if you had the decision and the choice, it's understandable. So hopefully your game works out. I don't really know too much about that kind of stuff, so I can't really say. But well, I guess we'll have to see.
started it before, but yeah, it's going to be an MMORPG similar to PSO but in VR. So
Oh, I see. I see.
mm-hmm. Yeah. But I've already done a lot of work on it, and now I'm trying to build the UI components to actually like select stuff and whatnot. So that's the next step. And then once I actually do that, then I'll throw you out in the world map and then start giving you monsters a kill and whatnot.
That's a start.
Yeah.
That's a start.
Yep.
Well, I guess we'll have to see how that goes. So hopefully it turns out pretty well for you. Can't say I'm not really doing anything that ambitious right now, but maybe in the future. Who knows?
I've already got all the infrastructure up and going. You know, the Photon server is running, and basically it already feels like VRChat. You log in, and boom, you're in the lobby. It's just I gotta build all the rest of it now.
Well, yeah, at least you got a good basis for it. That's good to hear. So. Oh.
Keep running away.
There they go. Who knows? Oh, hey, Fred. Bye, Fred.
Yeah.
Well, do let me know if
yeah,
you need anything.
It's called the Angel Project.
The Angel Project. That's an interesting name.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
I like it.
The concept is far into the future, obviously. Humanity decided that to preserve the human race, it was better off to isolate the human race from androids. But at the same time, in order to be able to further space exploration and understand the universe, they decided that it would be best to give humans an option to become androids or replicas, whatever you want to call them, once they've passed away. So the game starts with you dying, basically.
That's why you're in public.
Okay, that's one way to start a game.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess
So it's kind of
Yeah.
like at the end of your life,
that's
it's like
not correct.
what you turn into or what you
that's not
specialize
correct.
into is
Yeah, but in
how you
Japanese.
lived your life kind of deal.
No, you get to choose. It's just
Okay,
here you go.
I don't know. Like I'm
Yeah,
just
okay.
picturing like
Yeah, what's up,
the
Steel?
game opens up, you're on your deathbed.
Same word twice.
Yeah.
Like you just like
Oh,
reflecting back
hey.
on your past.
Surprisingly, that
Hi,
Kaleido
I
box,
put phrase
although
on
how
the
jank it is, actually does look good
Sorry,
when you do it
what
like
was
that.
Oh, so
It's,
I
I
was
was
just
distracted by Japanese.
I never. This is. I've not seen this happen before, so this is new. That's good. I like it. Steel taught me 2 valuable things today: that my cups would be upside down, and that the collider for this ladle actually works properly with leaning against the thing.
Video I sent you a long time ago.
It's pretty good.
I don't think
I'm
I'm
learning.
saying that.
I'm learning new stuff every day.
You just are given a choice.
Ah.
I'm not going to explain too much of the details, but
Yeah, I was trying
it's
to figure it out.
you die. You get to choose how you want to be recreated.
yeah.
You're recreated. I mean, you don't need to go into that all that nonsense.
I was like, why did I say that was cute? Yeah.
No, that's not correct or something like that. I don't remember the exact
I
translation.
mean, I suppose like
The outfit works well. mean, witch,
Well,
but
maybe
you
it
know,
would make more sense
also
in
made.
a story standpoint. If you didn't follow ethics and you weren't ethical, then you don't get to carry on.
It gives me an idea. Maybe I should make a maid outfit for myself.
So maybe there should be some form of reflection to it.
Hey, think of it like this, Steel. What if somebody else has my
But
outfit, and then
again, there's the
I
concept of
am a
the witcher
maid at the
confidant in
Wanderer
game,
for a night? So instead of
who is basically
innkeeping,
somebody who
I
can
would be a
kill you
maid, and somebody else would
or
be the innkeeper.
self-destruct you if you get out of line.
I could do like a competition or something, just to like see who wants to become the innkeeper for a night. It's not king for another day, it's innkeeper for another day.
I'm slowly adding
But yeah,
That sounds like a funny wacky thing.
one letter at a time.
Nah, I'm too lazy probably, but still funny
hopefully
though.
it will be.
That gun causes too much mischief. Oh well.
Yeah, whatever.
Innkeeper for another day. That's a hell of a competition.
Yeah, no.
That's where this character comes from. By the way.
Oh, your
This
game?
is from the game I'm working on.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Arigato gozaimasu.
TF.
Is that not right?
No, it just sounds very American.
I still got that
So you
idea
got
in
a
my.
hard R, like arigato rather than arigato.
Are they learning Japanese upstairs? Well, I mean that's good.
They are.
Arigato?
I took like 3 classes of Spanish in high school, and I don't remember a single thing. So,
Arigato?
you want me to take this?
Now you sound Hispanic because you're trilling your R.
Arigato.
Oh?
I appreciate it.
Oh,
Thanks.
this guy's my friend. What's up, Scold?
No, I think you might
I still got the innkeeper for another day thing in my head.
No, I joined to see my drunkard skater just to say hi because I haven't seen him in a while.
Are you looking for Skater? He's probably here somewhere. He was here earlier.
Yeah, but arigato. Arigato.
Arigato ne.
Nee.
Innkeeper for another day. Yeah, that sounds.
Arigato.
What kind of competition would that be? Would it just be like me evaluating people's innkeeping skills? Would I just get a bunch of people and be like, all right, I'm gonna be the judge, and I want you to do innkeeping for 20 minutes, and we'll be your customers. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea for a night. Wow, I could do that actually. I could probably stream it. I don't have to stream it.
I know, so I'm fluent in Japanese.
Oh shit, I might actually do that then. Oh god, I'm getting.
Are you
What?
training your successors already?
No, I hadn't. I just came up with a random idea where for a night somebody could innkeep for a day, and then I could be like a maid or something. But I would have to do like a competition to see who could do the innkeeping for a day, and I could just do a
Wear maid outfit doing that.
yeah, something like that, and then I could just be like a judge and be like I could judge people's innkeeping skills. We'll see. Who knows? That might be a fun thing to do. I don't know. It'd be just casual. Oh god, I'm grabbing things by accident. Damn. I'm not even that great of a the cats on the shelves. Yep, that's normal. I'm gonna sit down in game. I would like to believe that this oven is very warm right now, and I can stand next to it.
That's how they say it on the thing. It's just like this. It's like, okay.
As you can tell, my innkeeping skills are questionable. Yeah, what's up, Steel? Yeah, what's up? Huh?
Yeah.
Are you counting it? We should have 11 in total. I believe 11. I think it's 5 on one side, 6 on the other, right? Yeah.
Why would it be uneven?
Correctly, but you put both of them in a row, I'm gonna get them reversed.
I really couldn't answer that, unfortunately. I have no clue. I think what it was I had the old version of Wanderer, and when I converted it over, I kept the same amount of mugs. So I ended up just keeping 11 instead of 10. I could easily take one out, but look, if you really want to be peeved, just know that if you stand at the front door and look at the bar, it's not perfectly symmetrical, okay?
Oh yeah.
And I don't really know how to explain that.
So I have like all the all the N.
That's kind of happened.
Nane, or ni.
Nani? You sound like what's his name?
But then again, people won't really notice that fact, so it's fine. It happens.
No.
Well, if you have OCD or OSD, I don't know, ODST, I don't know what it's called. Yeah, OCD, whatever it's called. If you like things being symmetrical, you're not gonna like the Wanderer. Kinda. I mean, most of the stuff's here symmetrical
Yeah, I
aside
had
from the
that on
physical
my
thing.
phone, but I didn't like it that much. I just used the romanized one.
Skaters at the mirror room. Yep. I need to update that cutout when I get.
Yeah, I used that one.
Who knows? Who knows?
Wait. How are you using the swipe?
Oh wow, man, Wildclaw's starting to get a little sleepy.
Alright.
No, I'm not getting sleepy. I'm just gonna sit down for a second.
I have a button that switches
Yes,
full
Kirito?
language to Japanese.
I can't unsee it
And
now.
sometimes I just sit there and just, use my
Oh, I'm
fingers.
sorry. I shouldn't have told you, shouldn't I?
I had to download a
Oh.
keyboard because the one in my phone didn't let me hold.
I don't actually know why it's unsymmetrical. Like, the bar is supposed to be perfectly symmetrical. I mean, the bar is symmetrical. It's just not aligned to the front and back door to be, like, perfectly symmetrical. That's the only real issue. The problem is that I can't really do that because, like, the bar is weird. I don't know. I can't really answer that question.
I'm growing fingers here soon.
You have fingers?
I'm getting fingers. They're in the mail.
Yeah, when Udon comes out, I plan on revising a lot of the stuff in the Wanderer to incorporate Udon, like advanced pancake flipping with Udon. That's one thing.
One day you'll have.
Hello, yes, hi Steel. Thank you for the hug, I appreciate it. Everyone needs a hug every once in a while, so.
Alright, can we just appreciate that we totally went Scooby-Doo earlier because I was going through the doors and you would go through different doors at the same
I'm sorry.
we were just
I heard
going through-
Scooby-Doo and I immediately.
Because we went through all of them and then we finally
I want to
found
have like actual open doors as well. I could do that actually right now with rigid bodies and stuff, but I'm lazy. So
Oh, you went through this door? Nah, you went through that door? Nah, you went through that door?
with how it is right now, it works,
Come out
but
this door.
who knows?
Actually, I want to go in one of these rooms.
See,
Come on in.
the issue is I have a lot of ideas, but like maybe I have a ton of ideas, but only like 10% of them actually become reality. So that's really the big thing.
That's why they are ideas.
What do you mean by actual opening doors?
Like grabbing it and opening it, not just clicking it.
Ah, gotcha.
It's possible right
That'd
now.
get annoying.
I mean, right now
that was
it's
pretty annoying in Boneworks.
yeah, I guess. Really depends. It could be kind of clunky, but I kind of like that idea. I could test it out of it. I mean, it's possible to do it in VRChat right now because you can bodies and stuff to kind of like grab it. And I know some doors do it in VRChat, but who knows? Who knows? Right now it works. Well, the way it works right now is fine. It works pretty okay. So, albeit occasional smacking a door in your face, which kind of happens sometimes with these doors. Also, got tinnitus. I could hear it in my ears. Very loud
That's not
buzzing.
good.
No, it's fine. I just heard a sudden loud buzzing in my right ear. It happens sometimes. I'm fine. I thought I heard. I was gonna say something stupid, like I thought I heard Luigi. Nah, I'm good. What time is it? We're good. Like I said, lazy Sunday, Saturday, Wednesday. Lazy Wednesday. Today's Wednesday.
Lazy week.
It's a week in general, yeah. I'm so tempted to delay. I'm going to. What's scared? I wonder if Prima's still here, actually. I think Skater's in the mirror room. I don't know if Prima's still here, though. They were showing their friend around, so. I hope they had fun looking around. Maybe I should add more secrets for people to find eventually. Well, I had something in the works, but I kind of lost the motivation to work on it. It's like 70% done, but I just. God, excuse me. Oh, wow. Look, the reason I'm Innkeeping today and also Friday is because I missed the last, 2 weeks of Innkeeping, so we gotta make up for it somehow. Although I could also Innkeep Monday as well. I've done Monday Innkeeping before, actually. I did that back when I first started. No, I did Monday, Wednesday, Friday Innkeeping in like December of 2018, I think, because I had like more free time, so I opted to do Innkeeping for 3 days a week. Wasn't too bad actually. Pretty good way to keep customers consistent. Might start doing that again. I don't know. I like to take breaks. Like, Innkeeping's fun, but sometimes you just want to take a break. It really depends. Who knows?
Sometimes you just have to oversleep.
That too. Or sometimes you just want to take a nap in the middle of the day and you end up sleeping for 8 hours because God knows why. That's me, by the way. That's me. Look, I said this when I was streaming Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, but for the love of God, do not take a nap in the middle of the day unless you know how to take a nap. As in sleeping for 1 to 2 hours, not 8. Don't sleep for 8 hours in the middle of the day unless you're changing your sleep schedule. Terrible idea. I did it. The worst thing you can do is try and fix your sleep. It is almost unbearable to have to stay up while you're tired to fix your sleep schedule. It sucks.
Depends.
See, you say depends, but for me it sucks.
Yeah, that's what I said, it depends.
Like I want to sleep, but I can't because I have to stay up for another 6 hours. That's godly. It sucks.
You just gotta play games.
Yeah, I know, but sleep is so nice. I've had dreams the past couple of days. It's weird. Forgot what they were though. I just know that I dreamed. I just know. I don't know. Innkeeping has become very lazy right now. Not much is really going on, which is fine. Wallclaw slowly sleeps until eventually the innkeeping goes dark and all you see is the manifestation of my dreams because my headset connects to my brain while I'm sleeping. So it just astral projects my
God.
dreams into the stream. And that's all you see at the end of the day. When I finish streaming, it's just my dreams in VR form. That'd be fucking wild though, actually. Imagine if we could project someone's dreams onto a TV. That'd be fucking wild. I don't know how you do it though, but that'd be pretty cool. Like right now.
Would they know that? But would they know about it?
Well, here's the thing. Like right now, I'm thinking of an image in my head, and I'm wondering how do I see this image in my head? Like I can see the image in my head, but how am I seeing it in my head when I'm not using my eyes? It's really weird to think about. Like what is thinking? Why am I getting so philosophical all of a sudden? What is? What is? Look at me, I'm going absolutely. This is what happens when I don't have customers. By the way, I go crazy. I just become a philosopher. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be naked in the dumpster out back just because, and like I'm gonna be sleeping inside of a book. I don't know. DiGiorno, what was his name? The dude, the philosopher, DiGiorno? No, it's not his name. It's fucking pizza. What am I talking about? Digiornis, the guy who said Alexander needs to get out of the sun. I don't know. Digianis. I don't know. I want to call him DiGiorno. That sounds funny. I had pizza earlier today. I think I had DiGiorno's pizza. It's pretty good. Now that I have my car back, now that I have my car back, I can actually go get pizza rolls now, and I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Because God, I want some pizza rolls. You don't know. You don't understand. I've been craving pizza rolls this past week. My car has been out of commission. It had an issue where like the battery was being funky and the car wouldn't start, so we got it checked out, and the battery seems to be doing fine, and now the car is fine. It's like, okay, well I got my car back, and I got it back today, so I have a car. I have a car now. Woo. Oh God. Now, for anyone watching or listening to my voice, the Wanderer. Should I actually say that? I was gonna say the Wanderer is hiring, but fuck it. Yeah, I guess we are hiring actually. Kinda. Maybe. I was gonna make a joke about coronavirus and how people might get laid off from their jobs, but I'm not gonna lay off anyone who works at the Wanderer because coronavirus doesn't exist in virtual reality. But that's just me. Sorry. I'm going a little crazy. I apologize.
You're going wild.
Oh, I had that once, but with shadow beings, monsters that only exist in shadows. If I had to recall my last stream I had, it was related to Half-Life Alyx. It was actually the day after. It was actually that night when I finished streaming Half-Life Alyx for the first time. When I did the first stream of Half-Life Alyx, I had a dream. Don't remember what it was. I just know it was Half-Life related. Pretty cool. Then that's really all I remember. Yeah, that's really all I remember. All I remember. You know what?
No, I'm just remembering dreams I don't want to remember.
I had
They
some
involve a lot of
fucked up
spiders
dreams.
and insects.
No, I've had some fucked up dreams before, trust me. Without going into too much detail, I had one dream that involved gore, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Ooh. Only think about that one. Ugh. What I was gonna say. What was up? Yeah.
Just do you know how kids are scared about monsters be under their bed?
Yeah, yeah, why?
I had a dream with it, but with insects, and suddenly there was a swarm coming out of it, and they were getting bigger and bigger.
I mean, that's understandable. I mean, bugs can be like creepy. Yeah, I mean, some people like bugs, some people don't. I don't touch bugs. I'm not really scared of bugs, but I don't touch them. Spiders are weird. I mean, I'm like, I'm not really super scared of them, but like, I don't touch them, and I have a subconscious fear of orb weaver spiders that I always have nightmares of sometimes. When my nightmare involves spiders, it's usually always an orb weaver. So, a barn spider, more specifically, actually. But like, honestly, I'm not really too scared of spiders. I don't really have anything I'm super scared of. So. I just
they're
have
not scary. They just they're not supposed to touch me. That's it.
I just have rational fear of certain insects and spiders because some of them are venomous. That's perfectly fine.
Oh yeah, that's normal.
You know what I was gonna say is, it's funny to think about. When I started innkeeping, one of the things I always wanted to do was invite people who were high profile to the Wanderer. I've done that a few times, by the way. I made a Twitter account specifically because I wanted to invite people on Twitter. By the way, to date, nobody that I sent an invitation to on Twitter or just in general have ever actually come to the Wanderer. So,
Oh.
I was stupid. I thought that if I got like a high profile person to come to the Wanderer, I could get more customers. That was like my business side of me being like, hey, we need to get more customers. How can I do it? In hindsight, it's kind of a stupid thing to do.
Well, the thing is, it only works if you're actually here, because I've seen people being here, but in the private world and such.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
My innkeeping is usually scheduled, so whenever I invited someone, I always told them my schedule for innkeeping. So, and if I did schedule something, like if I did invite someone, I would usually always do that. I stopped doing that now because it's kind of cringy. Now that I think about it, kind of cringy just asking someone who's high profile, "Hey, could you come to my inn?" I don't know. It just feels cringy to me. I don't really do it anymore. I invited VRChat like 3 times and he didn't show up. But that was understandable because he had stuff going on. So, it's a door. Who knows? I'm not really like high profile enough that people would invite me to their events for bartending. Like I've always kind of considered like what would happen if somebody like invited me to like their nightclub for an event and they asked me to bartend there. Would I accept it? Probably. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would accept it. I'd get an afro and get like a funky bartending suit and I'd just go crazy with it. But yeah, I mean, I'd probably accept it, honestly. Now, I wouldn't even change my outfit. I just put an afro on my head, and that's it. Afro. I have not reached that stage of notoriety that people would want to invite me to their events. Maybe one day. I'm considering getting back into making Innkeeping videos for YouTube, because YouTube and Twitch are two separate platforms that attracts two separate audiences.
Oh yeah.
So I stream Innkeeping and whatnot, and I do it because I've always done it, and it's nice, and it's kind of cool if people just want to watch the Innkeeping happens. Not really much is going on right now. I'm gonna keep the stream going because I always do, but not really much is going on right now. What was the point I was making again? Kind of fucking forgot.
Difference YouTube, Twitch.
Yeah, YouTube and Twitch. YouTube is different because I can just make a video of the highlights of an Innkeeping stream, upload it, people see it, and they're like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." They see that I do it every week, and then they come to the Innkeeping. There you go. So I get people to come to the Innkeeping. That's a good way to build up a community. See some stuff. I'm getting more into video editing, so like I'm currently going through the process of taking clips of Taz, the Tasmanian Tiger, and turning that into a video of me playing through that. That's a good game, by the way. It's a childhood game of mine, so I enjoy it more than most other people probably would. Shingy, you can if you want to. There's not really much going on. Honestly, if you want my recommendation, you should go crazy with Animal Crossing. I know you're really enjoying it a lot. I'm just having philosophical conversations with Kirito right now, so entirely up to you. I don't know how long I'll be on though. We're at 10 p.m. Technically 2 hours, but I might stop at 11, so who knows. YouTube. I have a funny story about YouTube and my YouTube channel. If anyone ever asks me, Walklaw, why'd you start making videos? I have an interesting story for that. It all started when I started Innkeeping back in October 2018. I Innkeeped for like a week or two, streamed it, and then I decided I want to invite people to the Innkeeping who are very popular. Because I thought, okay, I want to invite people that I like who are popular. They might enjoy the inn, and then they might bring customer. Business side of Wildclaw talking. Anyway, the first person I reached out to. This is also why I made a Twitter account, by the way. I never had Twitter before this, but I made a Twitter account specifically to invite a YouTuber I liked, who will remain unnamed. I sent this YouTuber a tweet, and they responded, and their response was, "Do you have any videos of it?" And I said no.
Wow.
And they didn't respond to that afterwards. And I decided, you know what? He makes a good point. I can't really invite people to the Innkeeping if I don't have something to show for it. So I started making Innkeeping highlight videos after that. And that's how I started making YouTube videos. And then after that, I just made some bartending ones. Then I started making videos of like games that I played. And here we are. I don't know how much longer I'm going to Innkeep. There's literally no one here except me and Kurito. I'm not going to lie. This kind of sucks. But I'm used to it. See, if I was a normal VRChat streamer, you know what I would do? I would go to another world. People are at. But this is why my VRChat formula for streaming is very flawed.
Well, it's not really flawed. It's just really dependable on people actually.
It's entirely dependable on okay, you know what? You are right. It's not flawed. This style of VRChat content relies heavily on what's the word? My regular patrons kind of carry it, if I can be honest. It relies on people coming to the inn So, I'm very grateful to all my regular patrons. Honestly, there's no words that could express how grateful I am. So, okay, Pan, for the love of God, could you stop glitching out for 5 seconds? I look to my right and the pancake just flips out in front of my face. What are you doing? Stop that. We're gonna have. Oh, Jesus. Freaking Christ. Stop that. God. Fucking Christ. This pan, I swear. I've had more glitches with this pan than I would like to admit. Stop that. Yeah. I don't even know why it does that. It just does it. Glitch pan, am I right, guys? Kind of cringe. Ugh. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to lay down on my bed and go to bed. Nah, I'm good. I'll keep keeping till 11 and then I'll stop. Once by the door, almost got into the pit. Yeah, I saw that music. I saw you get yeeted by the door just now. Hello. I haven't been on. How long have I not been in VR for? Look, it's been a long time. I would not be able to remember the last time I was in VRChat. I don't even remember. It's been a long time since I've actually played VR and VRChat. Whoa, there's no collider here. No, I must have forgot to put a collider, I guess. Well, I'll fix it later.
You were in VRChat last week, but actually streaming it was like.
I was in desktop. I wouldn't have been in VR. I would have been in desktop. What I was saying was, I don't know how long it's been since I've last been in VRChat like I am right now.
Yeah, okay.
Like desktop, yeah, I could just jump on and say hi to people and talk, but like I haven't actually gotten on my headset for VRChat. Really depends. I'm just gonna crouch like this. I like it. I like being next to the oven. Kind of comfy, actually.
In front of the door, which just lets all the hot air out.
The door doesn't actually close in. Never mind that. It goes out. So I did that intentionally. So I'm epic. Whoa, I feel like laying down.
Is there. The air, the airflow, yes.
Yeah, Kurt, so I'm tired, but like, what time is it for you? It's gotta be like what, 2 a.m. for you? Why are you still awake?
Because I have nothing else to do.
I guess that's understandable. Yeah. Why don't you go play Warframe? Get on that Warframe grind like I am.
I'm starting to, even if I'm only fishing.
I feel like am I like encouraging people to play Warframe unintentionally? Do I have that effect on people? Do you think I do?
I'm not sure. In my case, it's just that I only play games if other people play it.
Oh, I guess that works too. Hello, Chingy.
Hey. So, okay, Wildfly, you're sitting in Miyazaki's seat for some reason.
You know what? I anticipated this. That's why I kept chairs enabled for myself. So do not worry. I don't have to actually walk all the way back to spawn to re-enable the chairs. All right, now I'm just gonna crouch next to the oven like I have been.
So I lied. I'm still playing Animal Crossing. I'm just playing it more.
Chingy, you don't have to be afraid of admitting that you have an addiction. It's understandable.
No, it's not that. It's like I'm afraid I'm not gonna fucking talk to you guys for 2 weeks because of this game. So I'm
Chingy,
like, I should probably say hi.
It's understandable. Yeah, you know what? That's reasonable. Hello, Chingy. Welcome to society. How are you doing?
I'm good.
This is society.
And never mind. What were we saying? Don't make me bust out the Joker after. I still haven't watched that movie, by the way. I really need to go watch that movie. Why have I not watched that movie yet? I could probably bootleg it, can't I? It's probably been long enough that it's probably online somewhere. I could probably do that.
Yeah, either that or you could acquire a legal wink wink torrent client and find it that way.
I don't know about torrent, but we'll have to see.
Is that even a thing?
Legal. Come on, it's legal. It can't be illegal because then people can't use it. Don't you understand what the word means?
Of course.
Like, come on. Like, if it's illegal, you can't do it. Okay. Like, well, if you do it, then you can't do it because it's illegal. So it cancels out. There you go. Problem solved. I just solved all your crimes. Next. Don't ask Wildclough for legal advice. It's not my strong, unfortunately. Ugh. I guess it done. Oh, I am sitting down. Never mind. I like it. I like it here. I want pizza rolls. Well, while I'm sitting here enjoying how comfy, goddamn it, pancake. While I'm sitting here enjoying how comfy my bed is, I'm gonna take a sip of my water, or at least the water bottle that I bought. That's good. I bought like so fun fact. I bought like those like big packages of water bottles that you can get from the store for super cheap. Like they come in like packages of like 20 or 30, I think, and you can get them for super cheap at like a supermarket. So I bought these like a couple weeks ago. And well, not a couple weeks ago. I think it's like 2 weeks ago, I think. Maybe 3 weeks. I think it was like 2 weeks. Probably 2 or 3 weeks. And I'm glad I did because we didn't have any water in our fridge, and I was like, I need to get water for this family. So I went and bought it. And I feel happy about it because I'm drinking one right now.
Nice.
Do you not have any like glasses that you?
No,
could,
we
like,
have
buy
we have a
like,
purifier.
Pitcher.
We have like a I don't think it's a Brita purifier, but we do have a purifier for water from the sink if we want to. But I was like, we're always too lazy to fill it, so I'll just go get some water bottles and we can just have a shit ton of those to drink. But that's just me being lazy. That's just me being lazy.
I find it difficult to be lazy about filling water when you have the sink right there. I mean,
You're absolutely right,
filtering
Chingy.
it from the tap water to pure water is
Chingy, you're
silly,
absolutely right, and I do not disagree with you. We do. I need to do that more, which is probably what I'm going to do after I finish all these water bottles. Because I bought them already, I might as well use them. And we recycle. Don't worry. Don't worry. I don't throw them in the trash can. We keep them in another pile. You put it. The garbage man is smart enough to know he needs to put the the bottles in another. You get the idea. I lost my train of thought there. Sorry.
Water.
Ugh. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna lay on my bed. Cause fuck it, why not? Ugh. I'm not in full body, so you can't see me laying on my bed, but just know that that's what I'm. I can't actually put my head on my bed because my cord comes from my right side of my head. So if I like lay on my bed with my head on the bed, then my cord will be between me and my head and my bed and the head of the bed. I don't know what the fuck am I talking about. The fuck is the bed?
He's trying to do some cat in the hat shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Simon Says is kind of a weird guy, so. Wait, no. The fuck is his name? Sesame Street? No. What's the name of the guy who made Cat in the Hat? Dr. Seuss. Yeah, not Simon Says. Sorry, I got the people mixed up.
You said Simon Says, then Sesame Street.
I don't know. My mind's all over the place. Don't mind me. Hey, welcome back, Skater. Woo! I'm not drunk. I'm sitting down. Talking. Usual business. Not really much going on here. Hope you enjoyed your tour of the Wanderer.
It was a pretty good tour, yeah.
Hopefully I can put more stuff to explore eventually, but Wildclaw has been kind of preoccupied with other creative endeavors, mainly eating hot chip
Truly,
and lie.
Don't really mind about that. It's a good place. It's a good place to explore.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of why I set it up like that.
I've explored that place over what? 100 times?
Have you been to Harvey?
So willing to explore it because it's so fun to explore.
Have you been to Harvey yet, Skater? Or are you waiting to do that? Have you been to Harvey yet, Skater?
Oh, I'm still willing to do that. Same waiting.
Now, I assume you want me to take you there and show you.
No, I haven't been there.
Now, Skater,
Is it?
Yes. What's up?
Is it good?
That's subjective. I can't really answer that for you.
Okay, basically, do you think that you're in? Okay, imagine this place from
Skater, I'm my own worst critic. If you ask me
There
what
is
my
that.
end is like, I'm probably gonna say it's garbage, but that's because I love it.
Well, you're like me. I say my avatars are garbage, but I love them.
Yeah. Well, I
Do you
mean,
want a
it's
completely impartial opinion on it? Because I can provide.
Yes, yes. I actually just want an opinion. Yeah.
All right.
I can't lay
So,
down.
like, what was the opinion you wanted?
Oh, I hit my
On what?
shit. Whoop.
You know, RV thing.
The what?
Hey, I love that
Didn't you-
restaurant.
Okay. Well, Patchouli, come here. Well, we're gonna do it.
Did Skater say Arby's? Because that's a restaurant. I like it. Arby's is okay.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. That's what I'm wondering.
I thought he was going for the Steve Harvey encounter.
Well, Miyazaki's got it handled. Miyazaki is epic. They got this. Don't worry. Don't mind them. Walker's just gonna lay on his bed comfy while I think of something real quick in my head. Maybe
Shutting down.
Yeah, you know how like when you cut off your computer and like as you cut it off, Windows says it's an update, so it updates while it's shutting down. So let's just assume that I'm shutting down, but there's an update going on right now in my body. And what that update is, I don't know. That's kind of what's happening right now, which is perfectly understandable.
It's a very, very peculiar analogy, but I'll stick with it.
You stick with it because once the update finishes, let's just say that the computer's going to shut down. Maybe one day VR will reach a point where we can astral project our dreams into VR for other people to watch, which kind of is not a good idea, actually, now that I think about it.
The thing is, I'm not sure if that's gonna be a normal VR anymore or the actual VR.
Oh, yeah, you're right. The actual VR, yeah, there's a difference, isn't there? Because you got this VR, which is just putting a mask on and taking it off, and then you have the actual VR, like SAO shit, where you're actually like, you can, feel. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm too used to playing Alex because every time I put my hand up to the oven, I keep thinking my hand's just gonna stick to it. Damn it. That's the downside of playing VRChat. When you play other VR games and you come to VRChat, you just get used to their mechanics. And it's like, whoa. Maybe with Udon that'll be enabled. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to play a VRChat world and just like have real physics. Like, I guess physics. Well, hopefully Skater has fun with the Harvey encounter. It's something. I have another encounter in the works, but like I kind of lost the motivation to do it, so it's kind of on hold until further notice. Originally was going to be released with the spring update. I didn't mean to grab that. But what happened that made me delayed? I think it was a combination of working on another model from scratch, and also like lost some motivation that made me stop working on it. So yeah, if you want to,
also got a job during that time.
I did get it. I for a very brief period. Yeah, I did get a job. Now that I have my car, I can actually, go out for interviews. But considering the whole, thing going on right now, like that's like I even talked to my dad about it, and he was like, "Yeah, you're not really gonna find anything right now, unfortunately." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's because of what's going on right now."
The unfortunate reality of it.
Yeah. But hey, we're gamers. We're not really affected by it very much, are we? Yep. Hey, people say quarantine. People say quarantine. I say quarantine. I don't know. What I was gonna say. You get the idea. I'm like, this is my normal routine. People view their rooms as a prison. I view my room as a benefit. I don't know. I'm too tired to think. Well, hey, what's up? Hi, Rose. Welcome to the Wanderer, where absolutely something is going on. Usual business. I don't know. I'm tired. Actually, speaking. Oh, hand, please. Okay. It's jiggling. Don't mind that. As you can tell, things are a little slow here. Then again, I don't normally innkeep on a Wednesday, so usually bartend, and it's usually I just wanted to innkeep. I just wanted to be at the Wanderer tonight. I was all that energy I had when I started kind of just faded. So we're in the downward spiral, and I'm laying on my bed, so that's why I'm kind of low to the ground. Which I could fix that by just doing that. So it kind of fixes it. Albeit my
Okay,
head's
so I'm gonna hop back in VR. 'Cause, I'm done with Animal Crossing for the day.
if you want to, entirely up to you.
No, I'm done with it. Like I can't do anything more. All the shops are closed.
If yeah, all right, Chinky, epic. Actually, I should probably look like I'm sitting down to be more realistic with my current body proportions. Oh, whoops! I clicked the wrong button. Shit, my bad. Okay, that's good. Why am I so low to the ground? What the fuck? No.
Maybe because you're laying down.
No, because I changed. I went from standing to seated mode, and it made me way lower to the ground than I actually should be. Weird. Oh well. I'll just leave it to that, I guess. Oh, it's because I have play space move. I forgot about that. Could you do this, actually? There we go. That's better. Yeah, I see the pancake. I keep grabbing shit on accident. Oh, come on, hand, please. Got it. I enabled play space mover. You expecting a fun night? Just know that the Wanderer is very cozy right now. Maybe it's just because I'm really. I actually streamed VR before I got on VRChat, so I'm kind of like been doing VR stuff for a while now. I wonder if Skate is actually doing the Harvey encounter. I wonder what he's going to think of it. Oh, I guess I'll find out when he comes back. Who knows?
I feel like he's gonna be confused.
Well, that's an appropriate response, so I made it kind of weird, so who knows? I really should finish that other encounter because it's a fucking hell of a trip, but I'm kind of worried that when Udon comes out, I'm going to make it irrelevant. Well, no, because like I can still have it released, and yeah, I probably should get that encounter done. I'm too focused on video editing right now to actually work on stuff for the Wanderer. So maybe if I find a balance, I'll probably work on it because like it's in like a weird phase where I don't really know which direction it's going, so I have to kind of figure that out as I work on it. That's really about it. How long have I been? Okay, Pan, please grabbing you on accident. Just stay over there. Sit next to the door. Ugh. Well, in hindsight, if tonight doesn't work out, I can always just do bartending tomorrow night and then do Innkeeping Friday night. Because tonight was kind of spontaneous. It wasn't really like I didn't make an announcement earlier saying I was bartending or Innkeeping tonight. So I kind of just happened to. It's understandable if this is the case. I'm actually gonna wait for Chingy to get here so I can tell him I'm gonna get off. So I'm gonna wait for Chingy to get here, just because this isn't really working out too much, and I'm super fucking tired all of a sudden. And Wildclaw has a
Because
PSA.
you're lying down.
Catherine and Jojo are gonna join too.
Oh, okay. If they're joining, then I'll wait for them to get here. So Wildclaw's gonna lay down while y'all do. Maybe I should change the camera. Quick. Nah, I don't. Oh wait, I gotta make sure I don't lay on my cable. I forgot about that. I forgot that the cable existed. What exists in this metaverse? Who knows? PSA from Wildclaw. If you come up with an idea, creative idea, and you put a lot of effort into thinking about expanding that creative idea, if you actually start working on it, dial it down by 50%, because the ideas you come up with creatively, for the most part, won't work out in an actual setting. So, like, if you come up with a concept for a character, you start working on that character, and you Okay. Let's say you start making a character, and you have all these cool ideas for what this character is, what they do, their abilities, the way they look. And you go crazy with it, and then you actually start implementing that character into a setting. Like maybe you're drawing it, or maybe you're making a 3D model. My advice is to dial it down by 50%. Because all the ideas you come up in your head, you can't implement every single one of those in an actual setting because your mind's going to go crazy with this kind of stuff. Like it's going to go wild with thinking about all these possibilities, what you could do. I've had this happen to me because I've wanted to do stuff with the Wanderer, but like I have to dial it down because A, I can't actually feasibly do it because I don't have the skills, and B, because it's too goddamn wacky and it's like too out of place. So it's really like you just got to be careful with that kind of stuff because you don't want to. It's like going too overboard with something or whatnot. It really depends. Also, I should probably note, I didn't restart my computer after I finished doing VR earlier, so if I crash, it's probably a graphics card issue, and if that happens, I'm not getting back on. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, we're in the segment of the Innkeeping where I just talk about philosophical stuff. Yeah, that was my PSA. The other PSA. Don't drink soda. I drink soda all the time. I really shouldn't. I want to actively quit soda, but I can't because it tastes good, and we have a shit ton of it in my house. In my mind, if you drink soda often, at the very least, you should make an effort to quit because drinking soda every single day is not good at all. It's terrible, actually. Kurto, this is also for you as well, and for me. I drink soda every day. In my mind, if you want a tip to help quit soda, I don't know if this is relevant to other places, but in my town, I go to the supermarket and I go to the like drink aisle. They sell like 1 gallon flavored sparkle water for like 60 cents USD. It's crazy how cheap it is. And it's sparkle water. It's like you could get like berry flavored sparkle water. It tastes really good actually. And that's what I do. Well, I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I do it. And what I do is I drink that instead of soda. And what my plan is that once I buy my own food and stuff, I'm going to kind of wean myself off of soda by drinking sparkle water instead. So that's kind of my plan for that. I could buy a shit ton of it too because it's only like 60 cents per, and they're like, I think like 1 liter. I think they're not 2 liters. They're 1 liter. I know that much. Who is that? What? Hi. Hey. Let me know if you need anything, buddy.
Sure. Yes, English. My head hurts. I was just playing Half-Life Alyx, and my life is a lie. That game is too good. Oh my god.
You know, funny you say that. I actually finished that game today, but I'm not going to say anything about it because I don't want to spoil people on it. So that's why I refrained from talking about it tonight, even though it's fucking amazing.
I don't think this is a spoiler, but it's like I'm at
But
to the Northern Star.
But that's all I'm gonna say.
What?
Oh. What? Oh, well, he knows where I'm at because well, I just said it. But you go there just like oh, okay.
Okay.
This rate, I might actually fall asleep. VR. No. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yep. No. It's gotten to the point where I'm laying in my bed about to go to sleep. In Innkeeping, I got to keep a professional manner when I do Innkeeping. I completely forgot about that. Ugh, that's the straw that breaks the camel's back is when I actually start to go to sleep when I'm Innkeeping. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Professional. I'm supposed to keep. I'm supposed to be a host. I'm about to fall on my floor. And actually, I stood up way too fast. Okay.
Virus and threat protection. Windows defense summary.
Ow.
Oh my god,
Well, if there's a couple things if a couple good things came from tonight, it's the fact that A, my cup should be upside down. B, what was B? What was the other? Oh yeah. B, my ladle actually properly leans on the pot with the weird collider. C, I need to have an innkeeper for another day tournament eventually, where I judge people, see if they're going to be a good innkeeper, and then they get to innkeep for a night. So that's something I need to do eventually. Yeah. Oh God. Well, I'm gonna. Oh. Hi, Skater. Hi, what's up? Hey. Oh. All right. I don't know how long it's gonna take for Chingy to get here. Oh, there. I think that's him actually.
Just do this.
At perfect timing. I'm gonna tell once Chingy gets here. I'm just gonna tell him I'm gonna go to bed. See, I have a gauge for my innkeeping to determine if I should get off or not. And when I get to the point that I start going to sleep, it's usually a good gauge, good meter. That is to say, I can't keep professional about this. I'm actually about to fall on my floor too. I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation, by the way. I know you were saying something earlier. So just know that I'm kind of loopy right now.
I'm more worried about the man who sounds like he's about to face plant onto his floor, and it might be hilarious.
Well, I stood up too fast, so the blood in my head is kind of That's really about it, though.
He's about to face.
I also think my graphics card is starting to die, so I probably should make that my cue to go. Yeah, Chinky, perfect timing. Hey, I'm about to go to sleep, and I can't keep being professional about innkeeping if that's going to happen. So I think this is a good time for me to call it quits for tonight. So I was waiting for you to get here to let you know that. So.
Oh, okay. No
I didn't want you to come here and then be like, "Where's Wildclaw?" So I wanted to let you know.
I
Don't
mean,
worry.
I figured you'd gone to bed.
But don't worry, I'll be
Don't worry
innkeeping
about it.
Friday.
Don't do that next time. Don't make me hold something up because that makes me feel bad.
No, I'll keep that in mind. But I'll be innkeeping Friday anyway, so it's gonna be normal. So tonight was kind of sporadic because I originally wasn't going to, and then I did. So,
Pace yourself. Do whatever you need to do and fit into your
I literally thought I crashed for a second. Okay. Anyway, yeah, y'all have a good night. That is going to be my cue to actually stop streaming, so I can actually get to my desktop real quick. I apologize. Tonight's been kind of crazy, so y'all have a good night.